Hello, so I'm in northern Poland, former East Prussia, going down this railway line in that direction. Approximately 3 kilometers we get to the town of Radzieja, which used to be called Rosengarten in German. And if I turn the camera up around this way, approximately 5 kilometers more or less in this direction is to the town of Mamerki, or village of Mamerki, and it was there that the German Army High Command had its field headquarters, and it was done here specifically to be near where Hitler was at the Wolf's Lair. So to get to the Wolf's Lair, you travel down this line coming down here. Now, and so Hitler was down there, the Army High Command was up there, Himmler and Ribbentrop also had their places nearby. Ribbentrop was living in a part of a country house, and Himmler had his place at what's today Pozeździe. You can see both of them in other videos. Now if I come down here, walking through the vegetation a bit, we've come to the beginnings of the where Hans Lammers, who was head of the Führer Chancellery, he was the person to a large extent who transferred Hitler's wishes into law. So he had to work with Otto Meissner, who was had been the presidential secretary, Martin Bormann, and as from 1938 with Wilhelm Keitel, who was the in charge of the army. So there you can see one of the bunkers here related to Hans Lammers. Now this one here area is going to be much smaller than the others, much smaller than the Wolf's Lair, of course, much smaller than the Army High Command, which is the best place to visit today, much smaller than Himmler's place at Pozeździe. And there we have this bunker out in the middle of the forest. Hans Lammers. Anyway, look, I'm going to do a longer video on this. This is just the introduction to show you that I did eventually get here. Very careful where you put your feet in places like this. Anyway, good. Hans Lammers used to hang out here. Thanks for watching.